I'm David Wise, Free Ski Super Pipe. I'm sponsored by Arma Energy, Smith Optics, Forefront Skis, O'Neill, and US Free Skiing. I have a pre-run ritual and I don't know when I started doing this, but every practice I always do an old school run where I'll do some tip drops and some Cossacks, twister spreads, spread, twister spread. I'm always just thinking of fun things to do, and that's my way of just telling myself I'm out here to have fun. As far as the progression of the sport, we're getting pretty crazy. My run last night had 3 double corks in a row. And that was kind of my statement to the world, like, this is the future of the sport. We're, not only are we doing double corks, but they're well grabbed, they're well landed, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and more technical, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep everything in control and make it look good at the same time. Yeah, it definitely changes your perspective. Like being a professional athlete is a pretty selfish lifestyle because you're focused constantly on improving yourself. Everything you do is like making you better at what you do. So to have my daughter and just gain that world perspective on the fact that everything I do is bigger than just me, and that I'm out there supporting her and supporting my wife, and I have to be a good husband and father just as much as I have to be a good skier. It's just amazing, man. It really it grounds me for sure. I have twin older sisters. One of them's deployed right now. She's in the Air Force, a pilot, and the other one's going to medical school down in Mexico. They were the first 2 calls I made last night, like, hey guys, you saw it. My sister was up at 4 in the morning with her whole crew, her whole flight crew watching. It's so cool to have like that support, knowing that people across the world are watching you. It's cool when you see, anybody drop into the pipe. Like Shaun White does a straight air in his run. Anybody who's ever snowboarded can relate to that. Like, same thing with some of my tricks in my run. It's like, I might go from a 720 into 3 double corks, but some little kid who's 10 years old might have landed his first 720, and he looks at that and he's like, wow, that's cool. I did the same trick as David Wise. Yeah, I started off with a right side 720, and then I did switch double cork 1080, right side double cork 1260, and left side double cork 1260. Capped it all off with an alley flat spin 5 to slow things down and show some style. My runs last night had to be perfect to beat Torn. He got a 93 on his run. And it's just really cool to be out there skiing with greatness like that, like somebody who's so good and so talented and so cool, calm, and collected when it comes to contests. It's just, man, it's unreal. Aspen and ESPN have a great partnership. They always put on this event, and it always goes so well. Being under the lights, having the perfect pipe. There's nothing you can really compare it to. We're contest riders. We ride contests all the time, but this is the one event where you could come in and know that the pipe's going to be perfect.